this. Every challenge, mission rather, that you're going to face throughout your time here in Titans versus Tributes is going to be a throwback to an OG challenge that has been completed on the season. Will it be identical? Who knows? But it will be some incarnation. However, this one is identical. Today you are playing Human Pyramid. So Paul's going to give you the rules.
So, here's what's going to happen. Teams must complete as many laps as they can around a checkpoint while forming a 6-person human pyramid. A human pyramid is defined as a configuration of 6 people with 3 people on the bottom, 2 in the middle, and 1 on top. The only players who touch the ground are the bottom row players. If a second or third row member touches the ground during the lap does not count. Once a team has gone around the marker, which means down this lane, where that white dot is, around the white dot, all the way back and across the line.
We will give you time to scout this out in a minute.
And a bottom row body part has crossed the starting line. Will that lap be considered completed? The team that finishes the most laps, or in case of a tie, the team that finished their laps quickest will be the winners. Now, a player may only fill each position in the human pyramid once. For example, if player X was in the bottom left row on the first pyramid, they cannot be in that position in any future pyramids. They may still fill the bottom middle or bottom right position or any middle or top row position, but they cannot repeat their exact position. If a pyramid has an incorrect configuration with a repeated player, that lap will not count towards the final total. You will be indicating the positions that you will be filling in a certain lap on the whiteboards. So before you depart for a lap, what you will do is write your names on the whiteboard.
In your order.
In the order. The crew member will take a picture of it, and then you will go. If you decide to complete another lap with a player filling the same position, that lap just won't count. They're not going to holler at you and tell you to stop. They're not going to tackle you.
We tally at the end of the mission, so we will not know who won until we have tallied on our own.
Yes. A team may not interfere in any way with another team's course of action. This will result as a loss of lap for the interfering team and a gain of lap for the team who is interfered with. If you max out at 10 laps, the first team to complete 10 laps wins, which would be a very impressive feat.
You have 15 minutes to do as many laps as you can. We will do more detailed rules while Dom goes and shows the stream the course. Adam will be giving you a tutorial on exactly how this will work, and then you will have 5 minutes to strategize before we start the challenge. All right? We'll see you guys soon.
Thank you.
You guys stay here with us.
Okay, let's start with questions.
So does everybody, I don't understand anything. I don't understand how the pyramid moves like this. So if once it falls, you can't do the same configuration again?
If it falls, you may go back and start that configuration again. The key is no one besides the 2 players on the bottom row can touch the ground. If anyone in the middle or the top row touches the ground, you'll have to start that lap over.
So here you can see the lap. This is the circle that they got to go around. They got to make their way down, go around, and back over. Each team has one. I'm going to stand right in the shade.
Is it crawling or is it on arm?
This is a good point, though, that Katie brought up, is the 4 people who are not a part of the pyramid are behind the white line. They are not going to prop you up or hold you up.
If you're just joining us now, we're getting ready for the first challenge. It's going to be a human pyramid. We're going to have 3 on the bottom, 2 in the middle, 1 on top. They need to stack themselves and then crawl their way down a lane, around the circle, and back.
I did bottom 3 positions.
Do we know the elimination format? We will get to that afterwards. Crawl while in the pyramid. Yes, that is correct. They're going to be crawling down a lane. They have to do it as many times as they can in as many different formations as they can. They cannot repeat a formation.
Just to be clear, you just have to cross, or like just have to cross, you just have to
They cannot interfere with one another. If they interfere, they're going to lose a lap, and the other team that was interfered with will gain a lap.
The other clarification is the only things that can touch the ground from the bottom row people. Folks, I want to make sure everybody's hearing this. What can touch the ground from the bottom row people is elbows to fingertips and knees and toes. You can't belly crawl on the bottom. It's not a good strategy.
Pretty nice, breezy day. It's hot in the sun. They're going to be sweating a little bit, but otherwise, clear blue skies. We've got a beautiful day here in St. Helen, Michigan. If anyone's having a hard time hearing me or the challenge, let me know. Right now I'm just using my phone's audio, but I've got another microphone. It is a little bit breezy, so my audio might cut out. Just let me know and I'll see what I can do. We got the Titans in red and the Tributes in blue. We've got Adam on challenges. He is our challenge guru. He's helping the teams figure out what they can do to achieve their best strategies. There are going to be 4 people sitting out for each formation, but keep in mind they cannot repeat a formation. Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it. Thank you for the audio check. Appreciate it.
I can be the base. Said though that it's really hard to get 10. So I actually think because you can do 6 laps with the strongest on the bottom and the lightest on the top. So maybe we should just go with that.
True.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
As easy as possible.
Yeah.
I want to win.
But let's have like a predefined order that way we're not like. Okay. Everyone can
Are we allowed to use the marker right now?
Can we? Okay. All right. So who's our bottom? Who's our 3?
You guys tell me.
Okay. So we got. Okay.
I do too. Yep.
Okay. So we are gonna have. Eric, how do you spell your name?
I'm here. IMPRE.
Okay, and then AJ. They're gonna be our bottoms. This is gonna be our
Let's go
bottom.
check up on the Tributes.
So how I'm envisioning it, and tell me if this doesn't make sense. 3 on knees, 2 laying. The other way. So hold them together. The other way. Okay. So 2 flat, and then 1 and 1 laying. And the 2 and the 1 are laying completely like belly down flat.
The only thing is that's just for all the straight in the middle.
No.
The weight distribution.
That's
Very
gonna
good.
even out the weight distribution.
So then we should do. So and then I think we should do a quad. Yeah. Like I feel like everyone should kind of like partner up basically. So like if you go the first round, you're the bottom left. When you come back, I'll take your bottom left. And then the next round, you should go to the middle. Oh, should go bottom. Okay. And then I'll switch. And then that'll be.
No,
think we should
I think separate. And then
Yeah, that's what we do.
so who's gonna be the second line and who's gonna be the top?
Who wants to be the other people on the bottom?
I can be on the bottom.
I could be on the bottom too. Okay. And I think it'll be smart. So I don't think it's good because you're gonna get less.
Right.
Yeah,
Like you want to make that turn tight.
Correct. And whoever's on the bottom, talk. Say right.
Yeah. Make
Right.
sure
Left.
that's the most
Yeah.
important
Right.
thing.
Go back over to the Titans. Seems like the Tributes have a pretty good strategy going on.
I don't think we can write 10 rounds through, but we can
We
do
can write at least like 5.
So on
Well, if we get the first two, then the people who aren't doing it can cycle the next one.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, Hannah. So what it is, it's a human pyramid. They're going to have 3 on the bottom, 2 in the middle, 1 on top. They have to make their way down this entire track, around that white circle and back. That counts as 1 lap. They need to complete as many laps as they can. They cannot repeat formations, so they can't do the exact same 3 on bottom, 2 in middle, 1 on top for every single lap, or else that lap's not going to count.
The way you're writing this on the whiteboard is the way the pyramid looks from behind. So if I'm standing behind you and it's Brian, Cheryl, Adam, what I will write down is Brian, Cheryl, Adam. It will be the way the pyramid looks from behind.
So they're writing down what their formations are going to be on whiteboards so that our hosts and our production crew knows which ones can't be repeated.
90 seconds for strategy.
We got 90 seconds left for strategy. They got to do a lap while in the pyramid. That is correct. Looks like we got tributes lining up to practice. Looks like we got Titans getting into formation to practice. They got about 75 seconds.
Okay. How do you guys want to like help direct the move?
You guys go right, left, right, left.
Right, left, right, left.
Are you guys moving your feet and arms every time?
This is a little sneak preview
Okay.
It looks like
of just how difficult this very first challenge is going to be. They've all got helmets. Helmets were provided and fitted for each cast member. Very interesting strategy going on over here.
Yeah, hug each other's legs. That's good.
They got a little Jenga going on. Looks like an interesting strategy.
Okay, so yeah, I know that's why I was like,
We're good.
then you hold her legs.
Does that feel good?
Okay, tributes look like they have their first formation ready to go.
I mean, the good news is right in the middle. You got
Looks like Titans looked over and might have, let's say, borrowed the strategy from the tributes.
If we could like get the pressure off of my neck.
Yeah.
All right, challengers.
Okay, we're about to start, guys. Right. Yeah, you guys are too.
We're just testing the air horn, so don't run when you hear it.
Okay.
There you go.
Just testing the air horn.
And then Amir's gonna call, right? So,
Especially looking how physical this is.
Let me give a confession.
Gibble wants to give a quick confessional.
Zero faith in this team. We're losing this shit, and I'm going in. See ya.
All right, wise words from Gibble. Sounds very confident.
ready.
10 laps is going to be 10 laps max. We won't be here probably the entire time, but we'll see. All right, let's go over and get some shade. I'll put that film degree to good work and get some cool camera angles for you. If you're just joining us, they have to create a human pyramid and make their way down and back around this circle. And they are off. They are making their pyramids. Each team has adopted a strategy. Tributes were the originator of this strategy. Titans borrowed, stole it, influenced by it, whatever you want to call it. Where they must have 3 on the bottom. 2 in the middle are laying perpendicular. And then they've got 1 person on top. If anybody other than the bottom 3 touch the ground at any point, they have to restart the lap. Looks like tributes are getting ready for the turn. Let's see how they go about it.
Keep coming.
Okay?
I'm okay.
It feels like you're still hard.
Very nice turn from the tributes.
Tighten up. I need the middle.
Titans are catching up.
Go,
Titans have made their turn and maintained momentum. Tributes have slowed down just a little bit.
I'm good.
Allen's giving a little wave to the Tributes. Shauna does not return it. They are neck and neck. I mean, quite literally, they are neck and neck. So, reminder, they cannot repeat these formations. Tributes are back first. They're getting ready for their second formation. Titans are back and they're getting ready for their second formation.
Alan, you're down over here on this side. Eric in the middle.
Mira seems to be directing the Titans right now.
Gibble on this side. Katie, you're over here.
They're going very quickly.
Kelsey, you're on top.
Tributes are working slowly. Kelsey is leaning dangerously forward.
You need to be beside her, not on top of her. You're in the middle.
They're not ready yet.
Sorry, babe. We're good. Okay. Good position. There we go.
Brian.
Okay, go.
Titans are off on their second lap. Brian, there's a question. Can they keep the same person at the very top as long as they change other people within the period? No.
One spot.
One person for each spot, each formation. You cannot repeat a spot in a formation. Titans are off. They're moving a little bit slower than the first lap. Tributes are off now. Also seem to be moving a little bit slower, but getting into a good rhythm. Titans have fallen. They have to go back. Tributes seem to be slipping a little bit. I imagine there's a lot of sweaty hands. Tributes are back moving. Pausing to readjust. If anybody other than the bottom three touches the ground, they have to restart the lap, as the Titans have to do right now. Tributes are coming up to their second turn.
Can you scoot back?
Kayvon, come up.
There. Okay, that's good.
Very interesting strategy. Not what I expected.
You can't be on top. You guys can't be on top. There we go, guys. You guys have to be side by side.
Seems like the Titans are struggling to understand that the second row of people that have become perpendicular, they cannot stack on top of each other. They must be side by side. Tributes have made their second turn, are on their way back. We will be streaming all day, so you can shirk your responsibilities all day. Tributes are flying down the lane and have completed their second lap. We are 2 laps. Tributes, Titans still working on their second lap. They had to go back, so they're readjusting, and they are off. This is not easy. I know I wouldn't want to do it.
Guys, all that matters is that you guys aren't falling. Yep, you guys stay tight up there.
How many laps total? 10 at most. I believe this is going to be running for 5 more minutes, so I don't think anyone's making it to 10 laps. So, Tributes are up 1 lap. Titans are closing the gap.
And if we need a rest, taking a break is way more important than dropping. You know what I mean?
All right, here's a circle. Okay, someone's slipping, return.
Yeah, we're all slipping.
Titans are coming up on their turn.
Gibble, I think you need to come a little bit. Yeah, you gotta come up.
Looks like
There we go.
Gibble's in the middle, but the 2 on the end,
Don't fall.
Can you squeeze up anymore?
it's going to be Imir, and it looks like maybe Alan
Push, buddy, push! Almost there.
are carrying all the weight of the 3 people on top of them. Gibble is struggling.
Tell me when you need me to get off.
Gibble is asked to stop the formation so that he can get a little bit further in. They've made their turn on their second lap. Titans are struggling. Tributes are back in their system on their third lap. Tributes are coming very close to falling again. Sarah just took a shoe to the face. Titans have to start over their second lap again. Tributes are moving smooth. They're at the turn. They're taking their time.
Left, right, left, right.
Plenty of time.
Take your time. Good job, guys.
Okay? You guys want a breather?
Right.
Tributes are so far ahead, they're talking about breathers.
Yeah. You guys have start over. You guys okay? Yep.
Bottom middle is where all the weight is. So hard. Unless you're Gibble, who was falling behind a little bit, all the weight ended up falling on the two people next to him. All right, they're switching up their strategy over on the Titan side. Let's check in on them. They've got Mira in the center. Looks like they've got maybe Eric and Sarah on the bottom.
Is this good? Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Take a breath. It's okay. They're still on their first.
Titans are on their second lap. Have fallen twice and had to restart. Tributes are in about their last quarter of the third lap.
No, don't touch the ground. Don't touch the ground. Come on, you guys, you got it. You're so close.
Titans starting over once again. There's not much time left. I'm going to agree with Dammit Alej.
Hang on. Hold up.
Gibble had some words to say before the challenge started.
Lift your leg, Shauna. Good.
Tributes are
Take your time.
struggling right now.
Come over here with me for a second. I want to talk about
Absolutely. Our host, Brian, would like to say something.
So the interesting thing about this challenge when it was done originally, they made a real pyramid. They did 3 and then they did 2 kneeling. So then they were low and tight as a base. So it was like having 2 base levels and 1 on top. What they're doing is they're opting to lay across, which is making it 10 times harder than it would be if they just would put an actual pyramid together. That's the thing that's so crazy to me is they haven't even tried to make a real pyramid yet.
All right, go.
Titans are off. They're moving pretty fast on their second lap. Now they've got Eric in the middle. We've got AJ on top. We've got Alan on the second row. Tributes are moving slowly, but still working hard. Titans are approaching their turn for their second lap. Tributes are coming up on finishing 3. They got their third lap. They're going to start working on their 4th. Brian, what season did this challenge originate in? Do we
I
know?
believe this was the Inferno, the original Inferno. I'll get my notes have all my season episode numbers and names. We'll drop that in the chat. But it was run by Good Guys versus Bad Guys.
5 minutes remaining. 10 minutes.
Paul says 10 minutes elapsed, 5 minutes remaining. That's my bad. I thought I heard differently earlier. Titans are in their groove now. They're coming up on the last quarter of their second lap.
Good, Eric?
Good job, guys. Good job.
Good job. Let's go.
You got it.
Go, Taylor.
No, you wait. You need to do something? Good. Okay.
Oh! Titans fell right at the end of their second lap.
Eric, are you okay?
Energy levels are draining on the Titans tribe. It'll be interesting to see how that affects the rest of the day. Tributes have time to kill. As the score stands right now, it's 3 laps or 3 points for the Tributes. 1 point for the Titans. They're actively trying to figure out where they're going wrong. Not sure if they're planning on switching up their strategy.
I can do a side. I just can't do the bottom.
Let's check in on them.
You already did middle.
Top position.
So-
your middles and top. No, I did top and then
So I'll do this side. Who's gonna be middle bottom? You can't.
I already did middle bottom.
I can try middle bottom.
There was another one.
Wait, the first one we completed, I was on top.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's just switch out the top with another white person, and then just shift the bottom.
The
around.
issue is we had Amir.
I can do bottom. I can do a bottom middle.
I don't care.
Yeah, but guys, we have to hurry up if we want anything.
Yeah. Okay.
They're on 4, right?
Okay.
Put me in the bottom.
I'm gonna try being middle.
Okay. Middle bottom.
Yeah, middle
Okay.
bottom.
Time is dwindling. They're getting set up again for their second lap. Tributes are off on their 4th lap.
We can do a middle, Eric.
Right.
Eric, have a middle.
Tributes barely breaking a sweat.
Right. Alright, stop. We need to what?
And then Alan on top. We're gonna.
Again, they cannot repeat a formation.
Right.
Every person needs to be in a new spot.
There you go, Eric.
Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right.
How y'all feeling? Good.
Left. Right. Left. Right.
Titans are off now on their second lap.
Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left.
Are we sure they're Titans over there?
Left.
We got one round, man.
I'm pivoting.
Kayvon with some words for the Titans.
Yo, get an action shot of Nate's arch, man.
Okay. Good. Killing it. Killing it.
Tributes making the turn on their 4th lap. Titans just giving it their all to finish this challenge.
Everybody breathe.
Eric, you good? Space out a little bit.
Yep, I'm great.
Titans approaching the turn.
Yeah. So the inside person needs to go.
2 minutes remaining,
The outside person.
according to our lovely host Paul.
So Sarah, big steps. Whoever's over there, little steps.
Like when I take big steps, y'all are falling.
Tributes have made the turn on their way back on their 4th lap. Titans have made the turn. Again, the score is currently 3 laps Tributes, 1 lap Titans. Time is quickly running out for the Titans. Tributes approaching the finish line for their 4th lap. Someone's taking off their shoes. I don't know who it was, but it must have worked for them. Titans with their Tributes with their 4th lap completed. Titans coming up on their 2nd lap.
Okay, we're done.
Titans completed their 2nd lap.
You okay? Yeah, I can go bottom. Who's down to that front? Ours is not going to matter because we only have 1 minute in there. We were going to do Amir left, me right, Sarah middle if possible.
I can do bottom. You want to try bottom end?
I can do either.
Titans looking for how to set up and maybe sprint through another lap.
I think Tributes have decided not to play again.
Tributes have, according to Alyssa, decided not to form another pyramid. They think they have built up enough lead that they will not be caught. Sounds like they're resting up for the rest of the day. See if it pays off for them. Titans not giving up. And that is time. Tributes have won the first challenge, 4 laps to 2.
Great first challenge.
I anticipate middle to be as rough as it fucking was.
4 to 2. 4 to 2.
I was like,
Maybe the Tributes. We got the Titans sweating.
We're one step closer to that fucking prize, man. Titans for lunch.
Titans for lunch. Put them on a sandwich.
You're going to be over our shoulder for the reveal and then turn around while we announce the format.
Cool.
Thank you, sir. All right. Great first challenge, everybody. Give yourself a round of applause. That was a really, really tough one. And we're really, really impressed with how many laps you guys completed.
Especially the way you chose to do the laps. That was very fascinating.
Yeah.
Was there an easy one?
Potentially, maybe not. We don't know. I'm not doing it. I'm in a crop today. Okay.
So we have tallied the scores, and all the laps stand 4-2. Tributes taken. All right. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna reveal the voting format for Titans versus Tributes.
Yes.
And then we will release you to have 30 minutes of strategy. In that time, there will be a confessional room set up with a countdown clock. At any point in time, you can go in and talk to the camera. If you have something you want to say to the audience, you can't look at the chats, obviously, but that 30 minutes, that door will be open for you to go in there and talk if you'd like to. It will be monitored, of course, but we give you that time. We also will be pulling 4 of you after we do a little bit of talking. For confessionals, you will stay here. Everyone else will leave, and then you will rejoin the group. Yes, sir.
Can you just clarify what the rules are on swearing?
Yeah, you can swear,
but
just
but
don't
it's
look at the
Facebook
stream.
Live.
Yeah, you look at the stream. Look at the stream.
Or
Don't get us
it's
kicked.
Instagram. They'll get us kicked off Instagram
Yeah, don't get us
Live.
banned.
Don't call anybody anything racist.
Yeah, don't do anything dangerous. You can swear, but don't look at the camera and swear.
Generally good ideas.
That's just good advice in life.
All
Yeah.
right, you ready for your
So-
format?
I've got good news and bad news.
Bad news first.
Always bad news first. The bad news is that winning a challenge doesn't guarantee you safety.
Oh, there goes the swearing rule.
Fantastic, great news.
The good news is that winning the challenge gives you all the power. So, tributes. Each of you, by virtue of winning this challenge, will have 1 male vote and 1 female vote to determine who goes into elimination. You may vote for any of the 20 challengers in the game.
Wow.
However, what your task is as a team is to make sure we have a matchup of a Titan male versus a tribute male and a Titan female versus a tribute female. However that happens, however it does, whatever that means to you can be the way you determine the strategy. So let me be a little bit more specific, and then we'll have room for format questions, okay? So, at the end of your strategy time, the 10 of you are going to go individually, one by one, into the confessional room and vote in secret. You will say the name of 1 man and 1 woman. You will not give an explanation. You will not give shout outs on the stream. We don't care about your cat's name. Okay. At the end of that, we're going to tally up the votes, and the Titan male and Titan female with the most votes will be going into elimination. The tribute male and the tribute female with the most votes will be going into elimination. So you have to determine both as a team and as an individual how you want to use your vote. Titans, this strategy time is also for you because you want to convince them who to vote for. Maybe not to vote for you, maybe to vote for you, maybe to vote for each other. Be involved in the process as well. However, at the end of the voting process, we will come to a decision as to how, as to who will be in the elimination matchup. If there is a tie, or if you fail to complete one of the 4 categories, for instance, if no tribute males get a vote, no tribute females get a vote, no Titan males get a vote, no Titan females get a vote, we have a plan for that. We strongly suggest you don't do it. Questions? Yes.
In the event of a tie, for votes, then what happens?
Don't tie.
Don't tie.
That's what they just said.
Oh, I didn't hear the tie part. I just heard if no one
Any
votes.
other questions about the format? No. All right.
So wait, hold on. We each get 1 vote.
1 male vote and 1 female vote. So you will go into the confessional room by yourself in secret and say 1 male name and 1 female name, and that's who your vote will be.
From each side. Yeah. So basically they're gonna choose people on our team. They're choosing 4 people. But
they only get 1.
they get 1
Yes,
name.
the other thing is, thank you, Adam. To clarify, our rules from yesterday at the park apply. You have 2 votes. You must use both votes. You cannot abstain either way. You may vote for yourself if you think that's a strategically correct thing to do.
We'd like to hold back for confessionals. Nate, Trisha, Bree, and Gibble. Everybody else, you are now free to strategize. You will join them in a minute.
The confessional room will be opened as well if you want to go in there and say something. Thank you.
You want to send them over to me?
Helmets on the table.
You want to do the first ones out here or go into the
We're
room?
going to do them all out here, these
Okay.
first ones. So why don't you take Bree first?
Okay.
Let's go over here. get you in the shade, maybe?
Sounds good. Rough first challenge, man. A broken collarbone does not do well in something that has to hold a lot of weight, so it was not useful. But that's okay. This is not my wheelhouse, and I'm really anxious about it. And all my relationships are on my Titans squad, and I'm really nervous that that means something negative, because the blue people all have the power right now. I have made good connections with 3 of the girls. I'm hoping we've got a 6 majority, 3 blues, 3 reds. So me, Kelsey, and Katie from the red team, and then Taylor, Abby, and Callie from the blue team. And so I'm hoping that we can all protect each other and keep each other's names out. But what really sucks is that means that, you know, I came here to play with Sarah, and Sarah's name is already the one everyone's looking for. So gonna have to let that ride and not speak up for it, because it can't be me first. So
Bree, how'd you break your collarbone? Not here, right?
No, not here. I broke my collarbone walking some dogs 4 years ago. So that, 4 years ago, and it's still a problem. So be careful, people out there on the ice. Not smart to take more than 4 dogs at a time on some icy pavement.
All right. Thank you, Bree.
Thank you.
All right. For anyone just joining us, Tributes have won the first challenge, 4 points to 2. They had to make a human pyramid. We're doing some confessionals now before we get into the voting of who will be up for elimination. Let's go, Nate. Let's hear what's going on.
So we just won the challenge. We low-key kicked their butts, and it was kind of a blowout. It was nice that the troops could come together and destroy the Titans in this game. The only thing that sucks is that now we have, even though we won, we're not safe. So it's kind of hard to decide which person from our team, male and female, should go into the elimination round. I think we all did good, so it's really hard to choose which one to go in, but I think we're going to try to think strategically and work as a team, because we don't want to throw somebody in blindsided, have them come back and try to sabotage our team because they got, thrown under the bus by their teammates. So we're going to figure out who's going to go in. I know dang well it ain't going to be me. I do not want to see that elimination round, no matter how much of a competition beast I am. I'm not chancing it. Eliminations are like level playing field for everybody, so you're never safe going in. So my goal is to get to this damn final without ever seeing an elimination ring. So we'll see if I can the game can pay off.
Nate, how are you feeling about the rest of the day? I know you guys had a little bit more of a rest time at the end of that challenge.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about the end of the rest of the day. I think strategically we're going to try to choose people to go into elimination that we know our teammates could beat, to kind of weaken their numbers and keep the lead up for the Tributes. As Titans, they all have a lot of egos to protect. We just basically have to make a name for ourselves in this game, so we don't really have anything to lose. So just going forward, we're just going to kind of pick them off one by one and see how far it gets us.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Wearing no shirt.
Oh, careful now.
What do I need?
Tell me what's going through your head.
This was the last thing that I thought would be in the elimination voting format, so I'm not really prepared. I had never been sitting down thinking of what it was going to do to vote in a team member when we won. I trust my team because we understand that we're going to be trying to come back stronger each time. Our agreement as of right now, which I plan to stick to, is no blindsides, because we all know blindsides absolutely suck. And when our people come back from this, we want them to come back knowing that they can trust us. So, and we don't want anyone to come back mad and throwing challenges now because they understand that they're at the bottom. I believe that we have an incredibly strong, incredibly virtuous team that is going to stick to that. At least I hope. We'll see. But I hope that holds true. I plan on it holding true.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, guys. All you, baby.
They get an advantage. Viewers vote me something. Say if we've got power, jury pass.
I don't know. You got a lot of fans on here. Gibble, for the people that weren't tuned in, do you want to recap what you said before the challenge?
I mean, before the challenge even started, I walked up and right in front of my team, I'm like, we're losing this shit. Sorry, but we're losing. And I looked at my team. I looked at the people we had. We got a lot of small people. We got a lot of runners. We got a lot of track, that type of thing. We got Amir, who's built portrait of Raphael up there, and that's about it. There were people in the team didn't even touch the grass, and if you heard it, blood curdling screams. Try not to swear right now. And I was giving it 150%, and I can't even go there and be like, oh yeah, team, I put in a good effort, keep me around. I have all these social connections on my team, and then they're like, oh yeah, vote in the guy from the other team, and I'm like, okay, the people I haven't made connections to, Kayvon, like Noah, like Nate, not Noah, but you get. And now they're like, okay, well, you voted someone else. So that was the one thing I didn't plan for. And I think they're just going to send in an easy guy, because from when I talked to Trish, it's like, oh yeah, it's a big thing. I have a crap load that I can talk about. I kind of do want to strategize a little bit. I'll say it does take everything in me not to just chuck my helmet into the lake, because I feel like there were people on my team who weren't playing. There were people who were like, oh yeah, I'll hold the whiteboard. I'll stand around. I'll just, get the numbers down, and then didn't even touch the grass. So we'll play the footage back. You'll know stream better than I do what's going on. So hopefully.
Gibble, real quick, let me ask you. You had a Baja Blast alliance yesterday. Is that holding up?
Only in spirit. I mean, like I have individual connection with John. I didn't even know what his name was like while I was in that car, so I figured that out like yesterday. And I want to send in Nate any chance I can, because strongest dude here. I mean, look around. I mean, I'm trying to work with AJ. I haven't talked to AJ since I was in a car yesterday, but like, Nate made an alliance of the first 4 people to get in the car, and then I drove again with him, and it was the first 4 people to get in that car. I drove again with him. It's BS. Like, you can say what you want. It's not real. So at least not to me. And I'll watch the footage back and I'll see how it is. But that's all I can say for now. I mean, you'll get my exit confessional about 2 hours. So see ya.
All right, thank you. All right, y'all, you heard it. We got the first challenge in the books. We got some confessionals. We're going to have some voting coming up. We're going to have the first elimination challenge. Looks like right now the tributes are huddled together. Looks like the Titans are huddled together. And we got our lovely hosts about to tell me what to do.
Looks like the tributes might be trying to decide as a group who they're sending into elimination.
I'm very interested in this whole we will throw challenges if you throw each other in format that the tributes are thinking about. What's going to happen now is you guys are going to go into the confessional room, and cast and crew is going to come in and talk to you when they want to. We're going to have the countdown going. We're going to do a soft 30 on this first one. We got some time. It's a lovely day. We're going to take some time because the elimination that we got set up is going to be fun, but it's not going to take that long. So we're going to slow things down.
And we also want to make sure you guys are privileged to that conversation that's happening in that blue circle right over there. So we're going to send Dom, the king of the live stream, over there.
And Alyssa's going to go check in.
Flag me down if I'm spending too much time with our lovely blue people.
Thank you.
All right, let's hear what's going on with the Titans.
So you're actually going to go set up in the
or tributes.
And then, okay, sorry.
Let's hear what's going on. Then I'll start getting set up for confessionals.
Because what she's losing in her endurance, she is gaining. She is so good at the video yesterday and her physical. That's what we're saying.
Yeah. And if it's an endurance challenge, she could slow them down.
Correct.
So
that's what
we want to keep her in there.
There's a strategy. I'm trying to point out that there's a strategy both ways here. We have to decide on which strategy we want.
So we need to hit both ways. So we take away the puzzle portion. If we get someone just small girl just to get more physical, I think leaving Mira on the team there would slow them down, and we get rid of Gibble, so they're slower and dumber. So I think a different one is better to go with.
A different strategy each way. So like one way we're attacking mental, the other way we're attacking physical. We just got to make sure if we shoot this shot, we don't miss.
Did we see them?
Gibble was
I didn't have a chance to watch.
I saw Gibble was not doing it.
Yeah.
Like, that's the one that I saw.
I'm going to watch him.
That was kind of like my with girls. Like, she was standing out to me a little bit more.
Right?
Kelsey's a beast. I don't know if I'm ready to take that shot yet because I'm not confident.
I don't want to either.
Should we? Like, I'm not even confident.
I feel like either. Who's left? Should we maybe like just go around and like just kind of say who we'd feel comfortable with, then going against them?
Yeah, that's good.
Like, or no? Yeah. Because we still haven't figured out who we're gonna pit against them.
You have like a soft 20, 25 minutes, I want to say.
Oh, yeah. You know what I mean? So, like, you know, because obviously we're still going to have to pin one of us, so we are looking for matchups. So does everyone just want to go through who they feel good matching up, like, relatively? Or no? Is that, like, too much?
First confessional looks like it's going to be Amir. Amir, did I get it? It is Amir, right? Amir, all right. Yes, it is.
All right. So did you say anything?
Say anything you want. Let's wait until that door gets closed.
No. I mean, I'm really pissed off because we lost. But I don't know what to say. I'm really scared. Like, my heart is really beating out of my chest because I'm one of the strongest men in the game and then one of the strongest on my team. I don't know if the tributes are going to want to send in a strong male or they're going to want to send in a weak male. I think that it is in their best interest to send in probably a weak male if they want one of theirs to stay. Like Gibble. Gibble's the reason I think we lost that challenge. We fell because of him, because he wanted to volunteer in the middle, which I love the confidence, love the heart, but he's the reason. And Eric too. I mean, I Eric shocked me today. I love Eric to pieces, but Eric was also a big reason why we couldn't, like, I think Eric just comes off as like this super physical, athletic person, and I think even he would tell you, but like, we fell because of Eric too. All I know is that we completed 2 laps, and both laps that we completed, I was on the bottom, so I'm the reason that we even got any laps completed. One of the biggest reasons, I think, me and Kelsey. Now I'm just really angry. I'm really pissed off. I feel like crying. I feel like just like I was going to like throw my helmet to the ground. I want to respect the production and respect everyone's property and space, but I'm so upset. I just really hope I'm not the first. The last challenge game that I played, I went in first and then I lost. So hopefully it's not a puzzle. Hopefully it's not a Connect 4, but if it's a pole rest, I'm going in. Hopefully it's something like that because someone's going to come out here on the stretcher. The team is that. But yeah, much love to people watching.
Thank you, Amir.
Yeah.
All right, that is very interesting. I've talked to 2 Titans now who have both said that they want to take their helmets and throw it to the ground. I'm glad they didn't. Very respectful of our property. Looks like we got Eric coming in. Eric.
My therapy session.
Yes, have a seat on the throne. Tell me what's going through your head.
Okay, I mean, first of all, these teams, are you kidding me? I think you got the team names wrong, guys. They're the fucking Titans. I'm sorry, I can't swear. They're like combined 1,600 feet tall, dude. We have no chance. This is weird to do. I'm so used to doing recorded things, so I can like start and stop. This is a live stream, right?
Live stream.
Cool.
You got all your fans.
All my fans are out there, I'm sure. This is so fun. I'm so excited to be here. Like, this format is interesting. I'm sure you all heard this, but that Titan team, the real Titan team, as I'm calling them, they have the power, right? Which is interesting. Maybe a good thing, maybe a bad thing. People who've seen my game, I'm not averse to throwing challenges, and it might easily be my best interest to throw. Because when the game started, everyone I liked was on that team, the blue team, and my team, take them or leave them. Once again, not a fan of my team. I don't think I don't feel groovy about how things are going on my own team. But we're trying. We're out here trying to make connections and all that. Trying to do a lot of one-on-ones. You know. Let me try to think. What do people want to know right now?
So tell me about the physicality. Someone just mentioned your knees. They're already bleeding. Is that going to affect you going throughout, or are you going to tough it out?
My knees. I honestly just feel dumb because I have knee braces I easily should have worn, but I wasn't ready for all that. Physicality so far has been closer to season 1 of the challenge than season 40, I would say, so not too worried, although I'm worried about our chances against the tribute team. Let me try to give some specifics. I love Abby. Oh my god. Abby's, no question about it. Second I saw her, love her. Over on the other team too, Shauna. Love Shauna. Instantly. Just super strong connection. Nate's hilarious. I really wish I was on that team. I think what's going to happen now is I'm probably the biggest threat on my Titan team, which is sad. That is not good for the Titans' chances, let me tell you. And I think what's going to happen is there's going to be a debate between people who want to take me out and people who I've made good connections with, like the people I mentioned, who hopefully are trying to protect me now. But easily could be me this first one.
Okay. If you got nothing else, you can head out.
Not.
All right, everyone. That was Eric. Interesting to note that the tributes are still all huddled around, only talking to each other. Curious to see if any Titans might want to head over to them and, I don't know, plead their case or whatever you call it in the challenge. We've got Alan coming in to say a few words. Hello, Alan.
What's up? What's up, everybody? What's up, Dom? That was a rough challenge, huh? You guys like that out there in the ether web? Yeah, day one, going great. I'm playing with my wife, which is really cool, Katie. We're on the same team, the Titans. We're trying to keep it under wraps as much as possible. There are a couple people that know us and are willing to keep it under wraps with us, which is really nice. And it's also nice that Kelsey is here with her husband, Javin, because that kind of takes some of the eyes off of any other potential relationships in the game. So that's fun. We got smoked that first challenge. I knew as soon as they said what it was going to be, we were going to lose. I am worried a little bit about my position because I'm one of the smallest guys, if not the smallest guy on the Titans team. So I'm worried that I'm going to be put up against one of the heavy hitter blue team members. So.
Alan, let me ask you this. All the tributes are huddled together. Has there been any discussion of trying to go over and plead a case or strategize with them?
Yeah, Mira actually just brought it up. She was like, what would they do if we just went over and sat down with them? And, we were like, yeah, someone's going to make the first move. Like, someone go do it. I was about ready to start talking with the tributes, and they went down and huddled. So I was like, oh, shit, I missed my opportunity there to at least talk individually with people and make sure that I'm not going to be going in. What makes it interesting though is that they have to put in two of their own. So I'm thinking about instantly self-preservation. If I had won this challenge, I would want to put in a male Titan just to preserve myself. So I'm hoping they're over there kind of like figuring out who to put in on blue and creating some divide there already. Losing the challenge isn't the worst when there's going to be two tributes and two Titans in there anyway. So, yeah.
Okay, that's all you got. You can head back, or you can keep going. I'm not going to push you out. We got 12 minutes left.
Yeah, I feel good socially. It's just a different game than Survivor. If anyone, that's the game I've played. It's a little less social. I'm worried that my stature might be looked at as an easy way to make it through a challenge or an elimination. So I'm hoping I can skate for the next couple rounds, prove myself in an elimination when the time comes, but it's too early. I don't want to go in now because then I need to put it in every single time after that. So yeah.
Alan, who are you close with other than Katie?
I feel really good with Bree. I feel great with Eric. He's great socially. He's strong. And on blue, I really like Kayvon. I really like Nate. Javin is great. So I feel like I have good connections in the game, but if they're going straight strategy, I'm kind of in a rough spot. So I'm hoping socially, people want to keep me around. Yeah, because I feel like I'm the smallest guy on the Titans, and that could be bad this early in the game. Later on, I can say, hey, you want to run a final against me, but right now it's how do we make it through? And I might be the easy road through to the next round. So,
all right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
So we got about 10 minutes left until the nomination. Looks like right after Alan, we've got his wife, Katie. If she's not coming in, she is coming in. All right, let's hear how she's feeling. Hello.
Hello.
Have a seat on the throne.
Is this live or is this?
This is live.
It's live.
It's live. So.
Hi. Wow. Okay, we have no power, but that's okay. Right now I'm working with Bree and Kelsey. They're my two girls. And then we brought in Abby, who's great, and Callie and Taylor from the other side. obviously I want Alan to stay with us. I have a feeling that Sean and Gibble know or are figuring out about me and Alan. I want Sean and Gibble gone. So that's what I want to have happen here. Nate told me that I'm good. Nate is seemingly working with me, so I'm hoping I'm not going in. But we'll see.
Any questions for Katie? Anyone? We got about 9 minutes left before the nomination. Someone mentioned you even left your wedding rings at home, huh?
We even left our wedding rings at home, yes.
Very nice, very nice. All right. Okay, I think you're free to go if you got nothing else. All right, if you're just joining us, the Tributes won the first challenge. We're doing confessionals right now. Looks like we got AJ coming in. Still learning names. Hopefully I got that right.
Oh, cute. This is a cute little setup.
Right, the throne. AJ, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, good. I'm still learning names. I'm still...
You're so good.
All right.
I would say the gay one, but there's so many gay
We are very diverse here, and we take pride in that.
Happy
Pride Month, everyone.
I'm like, I don't know. I'm kind of worried. Coming into this game, it was very, am I going to know people? Am I not going to know people? How interconnected are these people? And it sounds like there's like a nice little epicenter of like two communities in Ohio and Boston where people like have somewhat overlapping. And of course everyone's going to be like, oh, you know, we played games together. I don't know them. But you do know them. You've seen them play. You've seen their moments. And that's going to impact your decision, especially in a game where you're going to like put two people up for elimination. I think for like me, it's going to be like such a crapshoot for the guys. Like the guys, me, Amir, and Eric, I think were the three people who kept it moving. Like we were consistently on the bottom, like in terms of the men, and then Gibble fell, and then Alan was kind of like, Alan like ghosted through that challenge. Like I don't think anyone came out being like, oh my god, Alan, what did Alan do? But if it's a puzzle, like they might assume it's a puzzle, and then Gibble wouldn't go in. So then it would fall towards like, it wouldn't fall towards Amir. Amir is obviously the strongest one on the cast. Eric is probably the most well-known person on the cast. And then that would just leave... Gibble's also pretty well-known, but if he fucked up and they don't want to fuck with him, that just leaves me and Alan, and that's hit or miss. I'm really hoping that when I talked to Trish, we talked about family, we talked about pride, and I'm really hoping that the LGBTQIA mobile community comes through for me and saves me, because I'm a choker. I choke, I gag, I cannot fulfill the challenge when it comes to like, oh, I need to get shit done. I'm very lackadaisy. I do what needs to get done at my speed and my pace. And then with pressure, that kind of just all falls apart, which you're like, now why would you do the challenge? Because why the fuck not? Why not? I love the attention. But other than that, I trust Katie, I trust Alan, everyone else is cute. I came in here and like all the boys was like, oh my god, he's hot. And I'm ready for a showmance if anyone wants to offer.
All right, I got two quick questions for you.
Yeah.
What's your stance with Sarah?
My stance was, oh fuck yeah, Sarah and I played Survivor Mission together. I like Sarah. Sarah and I are cool. We haven't had a chance to like chit chat, but we're cordial. I would like to keep Sarah in this game, and I don't think anyone on the tribute side would go after Sarah. She's kind of like Alan, where they like did their job for the challenge and then didn't stand out. And I think that's kind of the soft spot where you need to be in these like team challenges.
Next question. Who do you want to take out? And I'm going to assume that means get rid of in the game, unless they're referring to who do you want to take out on a date. But answer however you perceive that question.
Literally, I'm not going to say it because people are going to say it, but I've already said a few people who I think are cute, and if they want it, they can come get it. That being said, to take out, I want Jonathan out because I feel like he's a little sleeper pick in terms of his physicality. He says he's a bartender, but I feel like during introductions, they hinted at a lot more, and I'm reading the fuck into that. And Shauna and him seem to get along really well, and if Shauna has military experience and they get along, I would not be surprised if Jonathan also has military experience and personally, fuck that. I don't have military experience. I'm a fucking twink. Like, so.
All right. That's
you.
all. Thank you. Let me flip me around. I'll talk to y'all. That first challenge was a battle of the sexes. So before we really initiated the game, we had them split up into guys, girls, or which gender they wanted to play against. We separated them. We broke it into about 4 legs. We drove them around all over Upper Michigan, North Michigan, not Upper Michigan. You're asking me who am I rooting for? Still determining that. I will say I like. I was driving. Let's see. Yesterday I was driving around. Apparently the women, the girls were car hopping a lot, so they didn't all stay in one. But as far as my car went, I had Gibble, AJ, Nate, and Jonathan. So if I had to, put my money on one of them, seems like, I don't know if it's that I'm rooting for them or who I think is doing good so far. I think Nate's doing a really good job. I was surprised to hear Jonathan's name come up. But like AJ said, he's sort of being a sleeper. And it's interesting because, like I said, I was in the car with the 4 of them. AJ, Gibble, Nate, Jonathan. And by the time that we had even gotten back to the house, they had developed what they wanted to be as the Baja Blast Alliance. Now, I asked Gibble about that earlier, and he said that it is pretty much alive only in spirit. They don't seem to be working with each other. I'm trying to remember who brought up the idea of an alliance. It might have been Nate. Maybe he was trying to get some stir stuff up early. But I remember either Nate brought it up, and I think it was Nate. He was sitting next to me, and he said, Gibble said something along the lines of, "I don't want to be the one to bring it up," and Nate said, "Hey, I don't care. I'm bringing it up." So I think Nate is playing pretty hard right now. I think he's a very physically imposing player, right? He's very tall, very muscular. We got Kim here.
We're doing a crew confessional.
Okay, let's do a crew confessional. Well, I was doing a crew confessional.
I know, but you've been doing a crew confessional the whole time.
All right. Kim, go ahead.
All
right, go ahead. We got Kim here.
What's up, guys? My name is Kim. I'm on the crew for the Challenge Great Lakes. What is happening outside is that the tributes are in a tight circle, strategizing only with each other. They are icing out all of the Titans. They are refusing to strategize with them, and they are refusing to break their own circle to have any of the tributes come into this room, which is why you have seen nobody in a blue shirt during this whole confessional session. Eric is targeting Gibble because Gibble told Eric that he'd studied every move he's ever made in an LRG and knows all of his connections, and now Eric wants Gibble out. Gibble is struggling with the strategizing a little bit. He's off by himself. That's what's going on. The Titans are feeling iced out by the tributes, and we have 1 minute left. I don't think you're going to see a tribute.
And we
got
a Titan coming in.
We kind of forgot about it.
All good. Who we got here? What's your name again? I'm sorry. Kelsey. I was going to say that. I didn't want to get it wrong. I got it. It's in here now.
Okay.
Tell me what's going on.
Okay, I really don't know. We obviously don't have any power. I just kind of wanted to come say, this is like way after the fact of the challenge, but never again am I placating the male egos on my team, because I feel like every time we fell, it was because one of the guys on the bottom dropped, and finally the round that me and Sarah were on the bottom, we actually did really, really well, and I don't know who on top fell that time, but it wasn't because people on the bottom dropped, so I need to make sure that I just show my strengths, and hopefully the other team won't want to vote me in because they won't want to go against me. But I don't think I've shown that enough yet, so hopefully I get another chance to prove that. We obviously have no idea because we have no power on red, but I'm hoping that the people on blue like me and don't want to go against me. So hopefully, I feel like everybody's worried that we're going to be in trouble, but I think I'm safe.
All right, thank you, Kelsey. Kelsey, you got a lot of fans in the chat.
Oh, did I? That's fine. You tell everybody that.
No. They're getting ready to vote. So here we are. We've got, let me flip this around. I'll show you our whiteboard. We've got everyone there. And what are we doing here? The highest nominated, the Titan woman, both a man and woman from the Titans and Tributes will be nominated. If there is a tie, something will happen. Titans and Tributes are not sure what that's going to be, but we've got our first person to come in to nominate.
Yes.
We've got Shauna here. We do it right here. We don't have to waste time sitting in the throne.
So my girl vote is for Taylor, and the guy vote is AJ.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we got one
Not
vote.
the names I was expecting to see.
We got one vote Taylor, one vote AJ. Very, very interesting. Shauna said, hope I got that right. So glad I'm not the only one still learning names. Hello. Speaking of learning names, I forgot yours already.
I'm Taylor.
Taylor, I knew that.
Yeah.
Tell me your votes. One man, one woman.
We're voting Sarah on the other team and Jonathan on our team.
Okay, thank you. Yes, you can vote for the other team. You can vote for anyone right now. Everyone is up to be nominated, but only the tributes can vote. Here's our tally so far. Now we've got Sean coming in.
Hey, where am I going?
You go right there. Tell me one man, one woman.
I'm going to vote for Eric.
Okay.
And I am going to vote for Taylor.
Okay, thank you.
Good luck to them. Next!
Thank you, Sean. All right, right now we've got 2 votes for Taylor. She has the most right now. Hello again.
Am I voting here?
Yeah.
Yes.
For the women, I'm voting Sarah. For the men, I'm voting Jonathan.
Okay, thank you. All right, looks like we're flying through now. Hello, hello. One man, one woman.
My vote is for Sarah and Jonathan.
Okay, thank you. Jeez, they're really slamming that door. They are hyped up on adrenaline.
And all the rest I've been getting.
Hello. One man, one woman. You can stand right there.
Oh, just right here?
Yep.
Okay. Sarah for the girl and Jonathan. All right.
Okay.
Good?
Thank you.
Welcome.
Very interesting. Looks like we've got Jonathan maybe going up on the tributes. Sarah up on the Titans. Right now we've got Taylor in the lead for the women on the tributes and a tie on the Titans for the men. We've got Nate coming in. Nate, how you doing? You stand right there. Give me the name of man and woman.
I will be voting in, Taylor and AJ.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, right now we've got AJ in the lead over Eric. Yes, there will be a man and a woman from each team to be nominated. We've got 3 more people to vote. We've got Kayvon coming in. Kayvon, you can stand right there. Give me the name of a man and a woman.
We're going to go with AJ and Taylor.
Thank you. We had a tie with AJ and Eric. AJ is now in the lead. So as the tally stands right now, it would be Sarah going up against Taylor, Jonathan going up against AJ. A couple more votes, a couple more nominations. Hello, Jonathan. Give me the name of a man and a woman. You can stand right there. We don't need to.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, so for the guys on their team, I'm voting for AJ, and then for the girl on our team, we're voting Taylor.
Okay, thank you. All right, looks like we've just got one more person. That's going to be Javin coming in. I think the tally is pretty much set, though. Hey, Javin, you can stand right there. Give me the name of a man and a woman.
AJ and Taylor.
Okay, thank you.
Cheers.
Oh, can you close that door for me?
I can.
Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you get it first. Not even the hosts know. So it looks like we've got AJ. It's going to be going up against Jonathan. And we've got Taylor going to be going up against Sarah. So we will be getting to the first elimination challenge shortly. We've got our hosts coming in to check the scores. Can we get their predictions real quick?
Is that 20 votes? He just counted that 20 guy votes for perfect. I mean, I've heard AJ Taylor. I've not heard the other two. So I've heard Sean talking about it. But I have no idea.
No.
Would you guys like to know?
I'd love to know.
All right, it will be Sarah going up against Taylor.
Wow.
And it will be AJ going up against Jonathan.
Wow.
Okay. How many people got votes?
If you're just joining us, we're getting to the reveal of the first nomination for the first elimination challenge. Tributes were the only ones that could vote. Everyone is up to be voted for.
To the front of the porch area if you hear your name. If you hear your name, step to the front of the porch. Taylor. Woo! Jonathan. Woo! Sarah.
Oh, that's awkward.
Somebody might want to literally just holler her name on the live stream. Thank you.
Sarah is apparently getting water. Here she comes. There's
Right
the
to the
cheering.
front of the porch. Thank you. AJ. And Eric.
What? Eric.
These are the 5 people who received votes to go into elimination. So, the matchup is going to be Taylor versus Sarah and Jonathan versus AJ.
So you have time to get ready. You are going to go in. We have mouth. I need you guys. So we're gonna have mouth guards for you. So you need to get those fitted. The water's been boiling, so you'll get it fitted. Go ahead, and if you need to change it or something, whatever you want to do to get ready, we'll give you about 5 minutes for that, and then we'll head over to the elimination.
So what we want you to do is grab.
You will be watching. Yes.
What we want you to do is, in this order, get changed, grab your mouth guards, grab your helmets, come back here. The 16 of you that are not competing in the elimination, stay here. Because we're going to give them however much time, not however much time, 5 minutes or less. Stay here on the porch just so we're not gathering.
Full faith in you.
Yes, that's fine. Sunscreen, that kind of stuff is fine. There's also a shit ton of sunscreen.
Crap ton.
I'm trying to see if we can reapply.
Sorry, Mom.
Jonathan stretching.
Yeah, just getting ready for the big showdown, I guess. Anyone want to give me any hints? You know what it is?
If I did, I forgot about it already. I have the memory of a goldfish. I forgot your name already. I'm kidding.
It's all right. Hey, if I win this, I'm just going to go jump in that lake after it's done.
All right, Jonathan promising a jump in the lake afterwards.
That's right.
So,
better be ready for it. Well, I mean, you can be ready for it, but don't expect anything. Keep expectations low, guys.
who will survive this challenge? Will it be AJ? Will it be Jonathan? And then on the women, we got Sarah. And we got Taylor. So they got their mouth guards freshly boiled and fitted for their mouths. Their helmets that they've been using. Everyone has their own helmet fitted for them. Looks like we're ready to get going. Courtesy of? Shout out.
The helmets.
Courtesy of?
The helmets.
Courtesy of Peabody Ice Climbing.
Peabody Ice Climbing.
Michigan. If anybody is interested in going to ice climbing, call Garrett from Peabody Ice Climbing. That's my dude, okay?
Garrett from Peabody Ice Climbing. Shout out. We'll give him another shout out later.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Proving Ground.
This is a place where the Titans get to prove why they're Titans and the Tributes get to become Titans. So this is going to be your proving ground for every challenge. Just like the missions, these eliminations are based in some way on actual challenge eliminations.
Yes, this one is a direct reference to one of our favorites from the Gauntlet 2 called Name That Coconut, that we've changed just slightly to be called Spell That Coconut. Here's how this is going to go. hosts will read a word aloud, and the elimination contestants will search for the correctly spelled version of that word among the beach balls.
Wind is playing a little bit of a factor.
Yes. Once a player is in possession of the beach ball and once a player is in possession of the correct beach ball and crosses the finish line, they will score a point. Players can attempt to impede or prevent their opponent from crossing the line, but they must always be attempting to steal the ball. There is no punching, kicking, biting, striking, etc. allowed. So, for example, if Brian is in possession of a ball, I can come up to her, I can try and grab the ball, I can come and run up to her in an attempt to grab the ball. If she is down there looking for the ball, I can't just walk up to her and knock her over. Like, you can't just sit on top of her while she's looking for the ball. That's not considered appropriate behavior. We'll give you a warning. Second time, we're going to call you out for that point and let your opponent have a chance to look for the ball alone. Okay. If a player crosses the line with an incorrectly spelled ball, their opponent has a free opportunity to search for the ball and cross for the line without opposition. So if you bring an incorrectly spelled word across the line, your opponent then can go and take as much leisurely time as they want to find the correct ball and bring it back. If both players cross the line with an incorrectly spelled ball, we will laugh at you, and then you can return to the pile and try again. First player to score 3 points will be considered the winner of their elimination. Do we have any questions? Yes.
So there's 2 correctly spelled balls in there.
There is 1 correctly spelled ball of each word.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
You guys are going at the same time for that word.
For the purposes of this challenge, we are
No,
considering
2 on 2.
possession to be that you are in some way holding the ball. It can't be I'm touching the ball and touching across the line. You have to be in some way holding. Here, will you throw me just one of these? Okay. I am possessing the ball. 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 I am not possessing the ball. I am not possessing the ball. I am not possessing the ball.
Okay. Hit. Oh no!
Get some tag trick on there, too.
White linen pants.
This is the first time I've worn these white linen pants. I got them from Amazon for $18.
Get what you paid for.
Yes, thank you. Okay, just so we're clear on possession rules. Okay, thank you for that, y'all.
Yeah, I do not want to go to this.
It's a little windy.
A little windy.
Also, we have crew that are going to be stationed a few feet back from the ring. If the balls get too far outside that ring, they're just going to knock them back into the ring. Yes.
Okay, one last question. Is there any limit to like how far outside we can run?
No, if the ball goes, you can go get it. Absolutely, you just have to get back across. But avoiding.
So like if I walk
you
across
cannot
that
take a lap around and play tag. No, you have to go from here and make your way this way. You have to be moving in this direction at all times.
Run around.
Once you possess the ball, you must be moving this way at all times to this ball.
Yeah. We'll allow a little bit of leeway, obviously, because there has to be a playing field.
Think of it as like a baseline. You can't run way outside the baseline to not get tagged.
Yeah, we're not going to let you go any further than about. We'll step back here. About this is where we're not going to let you go any further than. And then obviously you see the overgrown marshy area right there. It's going to be there. Alrighty. Gentlemen, you're going to get set. Ladies, you're going to be playing second, okay? So gentlemen, you guys take a moment, get set. If you want to talk to your teams, you can do that. Ladies, stand by to play the second round. Gentlemen first, take a second, do what you got to do.
Do we have to stay back here?
Yes.
Yes, because we want to give them a little space to go. Okay.
You got this, Jonathan!
Let's go, AJ!
Let's go,
AJ! Come on, AJ! First word is, and we'll say go for you to go, okay? Is
First word is occasion. They have to find the correctly spelled beach ball. Bring it back over the line. They're looking for occasion in all of these beach balls. They have to find the correctly spelled one. Jonathan thinks he has it. If he doesn't have it, that means AJ has a free chance to look for it. if he brings back the correctly spelled ball, is he trying to bring back multiple? Oh, he's hanging on to one, making sure he's got the right one.
That's what I thought.
He has a free shot at it. If you're just joining us, the Tributes won the first challenge. We're able to vote for anyone on the cast to put up to elimination. A man and a woman from both teams, the Tributes and the Titans, will put up. We've got AJ and Jonathan going up first. AJ thinks he has the right word.
Wait, let us see it.
Yeah. Okay,
His team seems, he thinks he agrees.
Let's see.
Yes. AJ gets a point. It's the most exercise I've certainly gotten in a while. Brian, how many points do they go up to?
It's best 3 out of 5 for each round. They have different words for each round. So they won't repeat.
That's 3 out of 5 for each round. 10 total words. 5 versions of each word. Jonathan, AJ, ready to go again. We got.
Best out of 3 or first 2, 3? Is it best out of 3 or first to 3?
I did 3 out of 5. So.
Oh, okay. You got multiple chances here.
Next word is definitely. Next word is definitely. We've got AJ up by 1. There are 10 words. Jonathan heading back. Let's see if he's got it this time. He's asking his team.
No, he's just trying to.
That's correct.
All right.
Good job.
Everybody has to stay.
Sorry.
Jonathan scores a point. We're tied at 1. It's first to 3 wins. There are 5 words in total. Or 10 words in total? 10 words in total. 5 versions of each word. 1-1. We've got our wonderful crew. Wonderful challenge crew led by Adam. Sweating in this hot sun. There is not an inch of shade in this whole proving ground. Next word is embarrass. Next word is embarrass. Whoa! AJ with a kick.
No, get in front of him. Don't let him get past you.
There's no overt violence in this game, but if they have a ball that they think is correct, they can try to get it from one another.
Yes, play that defense. He's got it.
AJ kicked it, checking all of them before he can. AJ's got it under his shirt. Jonathan's going for it. Jonathan with a hip drop. That would have landed him a fine in the NFL. Thankfully, this isn't the No Fun League. Looks like AJ's holding on. Reminder, no scratching, no biting, no punching. Jonathan having a look. AJ giving it his all. Jonathan's got it. He's off on running. Let's see if he's got it correct.
No, don't do that. No, hey, you are not. No, that's not right. Go back.
They're waiting. They don't know. They don't know what's correct.
It's not right. It's not correct. Wait, you have all the time in the world.
AJ did not get it correct. Jonathan has a free chance to get it. He did not cross the line. His team is helping him out. Reminder, this is best to 3. They're tied at 1 right now. Jonathan brings back the right word. He can go up 1.
Wait, no, it's right. One R.
He is not sure. Out in the hot sun, it's tough to see straight. Seeing 2 R's, 3 R's, 4 R's. Sweat getting in your eye, blinding you. Our crew blew up all of these. Whoops, that was on me. I'll kick that one back. Blew up all of these, and they're slowly getting crushed. Surely Jonathan must have the right one this time. Let's see.
Incorrect.
Go! I told you they were lying. I call it. Oh. Same word, right? Same word. 3, 2, 1, go.
Neither of them got it correct. They are going back, looking again. The word is embarrass. As in embarrass. I'm trying to use that in a sentence. I'm trying to think. Usually you say embarrassed or embarrassment.
Wait, I don't know, AJ.
That's not right.
That's not right.
Third ball, incorrect. AJ has one, but he is confident that that is not correct.
I'm not. My team is.
Oh, he's not confident that it's not correct.
I can't spell for shit.
Is there a double R, double S, AJ? Hey, AJ, what about this one right? Gotta be back. Sorry.
This is embarrassing. This is Can we get a spell check on the chat? Do we got this right?
Okay, I don't know. E-S-S been tried?
You want to just bring over everything? They didn't try that one yet.
Bring over all the options.
No.
AJ, come back.
AJ, come back. Try the
double R.
Try the double R. Just try the double R. It's definitely not the same.
Going with double R, double S.
Wait. I'm not part of it. I mean, you're just gonna
That's the only one I haven't seen.
That's the only one I haven't seen.
Correct.
All right. AJ up point. Sits at 2-1. Going to give our crew a chance to get these back together. I have the easy job, I must admit. All I got to do is run my mouth.
Yeah, it really is. But
Once again, shout out to our crew. Doing a great job moving this challenge along. AJ and Jonathan sitting at 2-1. AJ could win this by getting the next word correctly. John could tie it up.
Fuck, I'm so sorry.
Gotta wait till she says go.
2L.
They're looking for balloon. Balloon. Once again, AJ causing havoc. Spreading them as far as he can. Brings back possibly the wrong one. Jonathan goes after him. Jonathan's got one in his hand, but he doesn't seem to be sure. Chat seems to think they have it. They're staying close by each other, ready to stop one another. Jonathan's off and running.
Wait. 2L.
Jonathan with a long tackle. AJ's across. AJ wins the elimination challenge for the men. Jonathan has been eliminated. The first eliminated from the challenge, Great Lakes.
Way to be, AJ.
A lot of celebration over here.
Sorry, I love you too much.
A lot of camaraderie here.
That's all good. I can't spell. I should have had it.
Jonathan, how you feeling? No injuries?
No injuries. I'm good.
All right. I'll catch up with you later.
In my spelling, but...
All good. I'll catch up with you later.
Good job, baby.
Get AJ some water.
Ladies, step up, please. Oh.
guys so much.
Absolutely.
Unbelievable. I'm so good at spelling, so I literally couldn't have done it without you.
Yeah. Great job. Great job.
Next up, we've got Sarah and Taylor. Sarah on the Titans. No stranger to challenges of this nature. Alan giving her a pep talk. AJ stripping down in victory. We got strategy going on over here. All right, if you're just joining us, Jonathan has just been eliminated from the challenge. He was on the tributes. He was eliminated by AJ. And what's going on here is we've got a whole lot of beach balls. They've all got words on them. Our hosts are going to be announcing the word that they need to find. There are different variations of the word. For instance, we had embarrass, occasion, balloon. They need to find the right word and bring it back over the line. They can try to stop each other. There's no crazy violence, but they are allowed to try and get it.
Come on, Taylor!
The first word is license. License. 3, 2, 1, go.
First word is license. They got to find the correctly spelled word.
Taylor, get up. Don't get on your knees, Taylor. Don't get on your knees. Taylor, get on your knees. Block her.
First to 3 wins. Sarah's trying to go with it.
First and last. L-I-C. Get it, Taylor. Go. L-I-C-E-N-S-E.
I feel like no horse collar tackles should be noted. No horse collar tackles, please. That's okay. Reminder to go for the ball, not each other. Okay, Taylor thinks she has it. Sarah on defense. And she doesn't think she has the right one. No horse collar tackles, please.
Come on, Sarah. What is it? You got it, Sarah. Take it. Just take it. Taylor, just worry about taking it.
If they bring back the wrong word, the other challenger has a free shot at it.
Hey, what?
Is it right? Keep looking, keep looking.
9725. No, that's Taylor. Go to the side. Go to the side.
Come on, you're up now.
Board all the balls.
It's a very open field, no shade. The wind has died down. It's hot out. They're looking for the word license. There's 50 balls in total. 10 words. 5 variations. Sarah is off. She's going to get a check. Sarah gets a point. Sarah's up 1-0. It is best to 3. First one to 3.
Oh, they moved the pink bottle. Don't go back. That's because it's actual water.
Oh, it's also a white bottle. White bottle is on the line.
Great job, Sarah.
Getting winded watching them.
Sarah ready? Taylor ready.
AJ won the guys' elimination against Jonathan. It's very close. It's a very physical elimination game. They are allowed to
Your next word is rhythm.
rhythm.
3, 2, 1, go.
Next word is rhythm. They are allowed to try and get the ball from each other. They're not allowed to have any overt violence, no punching, kicking, scratching, eye gouging, no horse collar tackles. Saw a hip check earlier, or whatever that's called, hip tackle, hip drop. There we go. Let's see if Sarah thinks she might have it. It's one thing to have it, it's another thing to bring it back. picking up, blowing the balls down a little bit. I think you might have it in one spot. Sarah's bringing back 3. She's got to only bring back 1. She dropped 2. She's bringing it over the line. Sarah thinks she has it. Sarah does. Sarah's up 2-0 against Taylor. Bring these over. It's another day in paradise here in St. Helen, Michigan. All right, Sarah gets this next one. She is safe, and Taylor would be the first eliminated woman from the challenge. It is first to 3. The score currently sits at 2-0.
Your next word. Sarah, this is for a game point. Hang on a second, Bree. You're good. Brienne. No, you're fine. Appreciate you, though. Your next word is nauseous. Nauseous. 3, 2, 1, go.
Next word is nauseous. They have to find the correct word. Sarah reaches it first. Word is nauseous. A lot of different ways to spell that word. There's 5 variations. I could probably think of 25. Come on, Taylor. Taylor thinks she has it. Sarah playing defense. Sarah running. Thinks she might have it. Sarah wins the elimination challenge. AJ and Sarah both win for the Titans. Titans stay together. Titans lost the battle but won the war.
1, 2, 3.
Titans! Over here, Taylor and Jonathan eliminated from the tributes.
You both did really good. Like, great job.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, congratulations on your first elimination. That was a well done performance by everybody involved. So, first of all, to our winners, AJ and Sarah, congratulations on proving why you are in the Titans team. I've got bad news and good news. Bad news is you're not going to be able to pick your team after this. You are staying on the Titans.
Oh. Fuck yeah.
Good news, you cannot be voted into the next elimination.
Fuck yeah!
No matter whether your team wins, whether you lose, whatever happens, you guys are officially safe from the next elimination.
Okay.
Congratulations on proving yourself in the proving ground.
Woo. Nice.
Taylor and Jonathan, you guys put up an incredible performance, a physical performance. Guys, this is a reminder that a proving ground is not just about who wins and who loses. When you go in here and you show heart, you show toughness, you show that kind of competitive spirit that makes a challenger, you prove yourself in the proving ground. And you guys both did today. I'm very proud of both of you. As this is the challenge, who knows, maybe another season, maybe another summer, you guys could be right back here along with your other challengers. But for now, we're going to have you say goodbye and then come with us for a quick little exit interview. So say your goodbyes to everybody.
You guys better keep playing each other there. Taylor, thank you so much, bro. You did so well. But 48 hours notice, bro. You came in and ate that shit up, bro. Good stuff, guys. Y'all take care. See you guys.
All right, Jonathan, let's head on over here. Let's get you in the shade, all right? Sound good?
Yeah, you know, I could use a little cooling off since I'm not going to be jumping in any water.
For those of us joining us, Jonathan promised a jump in the pond if he won.
Was not to be, I suppose. It's okay. It is what it is. If I knew how to spell, I wouldn't be in this situation because I messed up like 2 times easily.
Did you? All right, so tell me, what was the most challenging part? Was it the spelling or was it the physicality?
No, I feel like the most challenging part is just like the pressure. Like, you know, when you're doing it, you know, you think you know how to do something. Like occasion, I thought I knew how to spell occasion. Obviously, I was wrong. Embarrassed, I totally did not know how to spell, so I totally screwed that. I did not know how to spell that one at all. Embarrassed to say that. And like, you know, AJ put on a great game. And like, you know, he fooled me at the end. He had a nice little strategy. I went for the one in his shirt, and then he ended up having the one in his hand, and I didn't check that one first. Probably should have done that. So, but hats off to him. He kicked some butt, and it was a good match.
All right. Any parting words for you?
No. Everybody be awesome. Best of luck to everybody, and enjoy the rest of the stream.
All right. Thanks, Jonathan.
Thanks.
Nice job.
All right, Taylor.
Hey.
What do we got?
Well, yeah, I mean, I had 48 hours notice coming in. Never even heard about LRG World besides Paul calling me desperately to come on, and it was so fun. I'd probably do it again. Kind of threw my name out there a little bit just because I was the last minute. I knew how much the team wanted it. My team really thought I could beat Sarah, and I will say there's definitely things happening on like a strategy front, because we had people saying you should choose Sarah because she's not that strong and this and that. Girl's a monster. Like, she crushes. So there's definitely stuff happening, which is cool because that's like part of the why you watch the live stream, right? So yeah, it was good. Glad I had the chance to do it. I'm just happy to be here. So
All right. Thanks so much, Taylor.
yeah, awesome.
That's it for episode 1. We hit our elimination challenge. 2 people gone so far. We're going to give them a little rest. We're going to give my phone a little rest, and then we'll be back at you in a little bit. Stay tuned on Facebook for specific updates of when we'll be up. Also, stay tuned on Instagram. If you see us going live, tune in, ask some questions, and I'll get the scoop. So, thanks, everyone. See you soon.